let's get some of this Garnier Vitamin C Daily UV Invisible on. 50 plus. It's nearly all gone now. You get 40 mils in it if you're interested, so just a bit more than a foundation. And I'm just working it on my hands this time rather than in droplets. Don't know, it doesn't feel very moisturising. Put a bit more on. Hello, who is it today, Tracy or Phoebe? Yeah, this isn't going to last much more, this vitamin C SPF. It's a good one. It really is a good one if you can get hold of it. It really is good. I believe some people can't. Love the t-shirt, Tracy. This was for, like, I bought it years ago. It's called Genes for Genes. Do you know, like genes, like it's in your genetics? So it was for some charity. But I really like it too, Tracy. Hi, John. Hello, I'm back. I came yesterday for the first time. I remember your name. But just doing chores and listening, that's fine. You can just do the chores and listening, that's okay. Right. So, I put everything away. I did my Shop My Stash today, but I'm going to try my best not to show you the products. The Shop My Stash is going to go up soon. There's another video going to go up in 20 minutes. Pay no attention to that video. Stay here and talk to me. Right, so, where are you? Oh, here. Some of the Shop My Stash products I'm going to have to use. I've got no option, but I'll have to use them. But this is Project Pan. So this is the Sun-Kissed Skin Hyaluronic Acid Nourishing Under Eye Serum. Very nice. Very inexpensive. So I was talking yesterday about Royal Mail. I'm just going to go off on a tangent, as you know, again today. So basically I was waiting pretty much all afternoon, and then I went back onto the tracker, and it said, at first it said your package will be coming between 9:35 and 1:35, which is standard. That's when they deliver. And I thought, oh, okay, I'll wait in the front room, you know, I'll busy myself and do what I need to do. Anyway, it got to about 2:15 and it still wasn't here, and I'm like, that's not coming today. So I went back to the tracker, and it said it can come between 7 AM and 7 PM, and I'm like, what? So obviously it'd been scanned in again. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, it's not even a busy period. It's not even Christmas, is it? So I don't know what's going on there. It took them 2 days to deliver what I asked for, well, what I was expected. But I hope the next thing I'm getting from TikTok Shop isn't going to take that long. So it came anyway. It came at 5 o'clock, guys. 5 o'clock. It's like, what the hell is going on there? Right, I'm going to go in with this spray. It's the Revolution Pore Minimising Spray. I don't know that it does that much to be honest, but I want to use it up. It's in Project Pan. And then I'll press that in with a sponge. The whole day wasted. It's my point exactly. Then just because I didn't sleep very well, I went to bed for a nap. And then I got woke up by the buzzer. And it's like, oh my gosh. Anyway, it's here now. It's not for this channel, it's something for the hair, so I will be showing it on the other channel tomorrow, maybe. That necklace never sits right. I do like it though, I like this necklace a lot. And can you believe it came from Amazon? Because initially, last year, I was going to get one from Abbott Lion. Well, there's not, I was going to get one about it. I did get one, and it literally didn't sit right. It kept twisting over and things, so I had to send it back. I put in a really, like, not a bad complaint, but I just put in a complaint. And eventually, they let me pick another necklace for free. You know, they apologised. I had one of the senior, I think she was a senior manager, contact me and said, look, she was sorry and there was a fault within the necklace. I know there was a fault within that necklace and they're still selling them. But that's none of my business, is it? So we're going to go in now with the Shop Me Say. This one is a silicone primer. So do you know how I said the e.l.f. one? So this is part Shop My Stash. The e.l.f. one it doesn't have any silica in it. This one does. So we'll start off with the eyes normally. It really helps with the lines under your eyes. I actually had a subscriber say this to me a long time ago and I'm like, oh, I'll have to try that method. I don't know if it's a method, but yeah, it seems to work. I don't like this one, I've got to admit. I don't like it as much as I like the Primark ones I've got. So I'm glad I've got 5 of them in backup. At least the package ended up coming eventually. I mean, it used to be Every that's the problem. It's not at all. A package came from Every today. They said between 1 and 3 and it came at 12:30. So I'll be showing that soon. It's part of my Christmas present off my mum. Okay, what foundation? I guess we're going to go in with the 24 and 24 one. I had to think then, are we in 24? It's just flying, isn't it? So this one is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. That one. But before that, I go in with this stick underneath, just so I'm going to get a glowy look. Hello, Paige. How are you today? Sometimes you have to be really careful with the silicone primers though, because they can pill. So you need to be careful about what you put in on, like underneath or over the top of it. Right. I am fine. I'm glad to hear that, Paige. So I'm just going to put this all over. Right, we'll just do it there and then I'll go on the head separately. Can you stand up? Why do you want me to stand up, Paige? I can't really stand up and do my makeup at the same time. You wouldn't be able to see me. Does anyone else have a problem with seeing me? It's perfect. Thanks, Tracy. The whole point of a get ready with me is that you sat down doing it and that you can get close to the camera. I wouldn't be able to get this close to the camera if I was stood up. See, yeah, it's pilling on my hands from what I've used underneath. I hope that's not how it's looking. Let me get a mirror. Let's just go in with my sponge. I think it'll be alright. And we'll go in with some of this Sunky Skin Hydrating Setting Spray. And then we'll go in with some more of the foundation on the forehead. Let's see now. Yeah, it seems to be alright. I was just concerned then because it was pilling on my hands. Okay. Yeah, so as I said, I've done a Shop My Stash. That's just going to go up like normally. It's not going to be in a live. And I think that will go up tomorrow. Probably late in the evening tomorrow. Or I might do it tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to my sister's at 5:30, or 5 o'clock or 5:30. So I'm going to be doing another look. We'll probably use the singles. You know, the Pastel Roses ones. Probably use them. Because I need to see, I feel like some of them need decluttering due to them being old and that they've dried up. So I do need to use them. this coming week as well. I loved the burnt orange look yesterday. What kind of look will you try today? It's very neutral. My sister bought me a palette from She Glam. I've used it once before on this channel, but I wanted... When I did that look, when I used it the first go around, they put a look on the She Glam website, and I did the look that they did. But I want to do my own today and see how I like it. Hi Emma, how are you doing? I don't care if they're old, if they look and feel and smell the same, I'll carry on using. No, it's not that. I mean, I'm the same, John. It's not that. I've felt some of them and they feel rough in texture, and it's like a case of, do I really want to put that on my eyes? So, yeah. Let me get some concealer out now. I'm using the same one. I've not even got the stopper out yet. There's a lot more in here than I thought originally. It's Body Collection in the shade Fair. My eyes are looking very pink. I think it's, even though I've cleansed them, I think it's pigment from that eyeshadow, because that was hella pigmented yesterday. I'm okay, thanks. And you? I'm not too bad, thanks, Emma. Apart from Royal Mail messing me about. Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? Not like I've got some kind of eye infection. We'll still put some eye primer on when I get to that part of the eyes. But for now, this'll do. I have the Aldi concealer and they're okay. Not cheap. If I don't wear face cream, it won't crease badly or look awful. I need to go into Aldi and see what they've got, but then I'll be like, My friend got me an Aldi blusher and it is so good. It's a cream blusher. It's in orchid pink, so it's like a nice rosy brown. I love it because I don't have that shade. But for me personally, going into Aldi for sore things, I'd be in a bit of crap, you know, because I'd want to buy. So maybe I'm better off staying out there till November until I can buy. Right, now let's do the brows. Okay, so going with a spoolie first. How's everyone's day been? It's nearly 9 o'clock here in the UK. All I do with my brows is follow the natural line of the brow. Oh, this smells so good. It smells like chocolate. Luckily, not always a lot in stock. I think resellers just buy everything off the shelf. Yeah, exactly. I see a lot of stuff on eBay. Same with Primark. Like my favourite primer from Primark, which they've stopped selling, resellers are trying to charge £15 for it when it's a £4. It's a £4 primer. It's like on your bike. Still waiting on some decent weather for a day out. Oh, sucks, doesn't it, Tracy? It's been raining here. Raining and cold. makes you not want to go out, doesn't it? So that's that. Our powder. My days are like Groundhog Days. I had to actually write to, well, when I say write, I had to email. Over a week ago now, I went to the National Career Service and they are working on my CV for me. But it's like, you would think after a week I would have it back, wouldn't you? And it's not a brand new CV they're doing. They're just updating, you know, and fiddling about with it a little bit to make it look better. So I had to contact the person I spoke to over a week ago and just say, you know, how much longer am I to wait? The job centre are asking for me to put it on my journal so they can have a copy as well. Problem is, I don't want to apply for any jobs at the moment with my old CV. It's not working. So I want to try the new CV, and it's already been a week without me applying for work. They can sanction me for that. I said at the time I won't be applying for, you know, jobs for a few days until I get my CV back, but I've not got it back yet. So I might just have to start applying with my old CV again. Even Primark is pricey though. I do enjoy their makeup. I don't feel like that for what's it called? A primer. That for a primer wasn't pricey. I don't feel like anyway, but I understand what you're saying. They are a bit pricey. Elf are very, very pricey. And I was thinking yesterday, you know, when I finish the Elf bronzer that I'm using, what should I get? Because I want kind of a stick format. And I've been watching Tammy use her contour stick by Elf, and I really wouldn't mind trying that. So I might, because it's like a based in a one in, one out. So when I finish one, I can buy another one if I want to. I might buy it because I don't really have any contour liquid anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how much it is, and we'll see if I like any of the shades. So I feel like I'm missing stuff here. Day's been very nice. Hope yours was okay aside from Royal Mail. Yeah, it's not been too bad. Thank you, John. Oh, good luck on the job hunt. I feel like I've been looking for a job for ages. I feel like I'm hoping for a miracle for when this CV comes through. I just want somebody to at least give me the chance to interview with them. I'm showing my age. I remember Elf used to do half price sale and I used to get their stuff for 75p, £1.50, etc. Did they? I remember when we in the UK couldn't get Elf. We had to order it, and we still do, like, Superdrug do it, Boots do it, so we can actually get it in store, and Boots have started selling more Elf. They've got like a bigger counter. So I'd probably go there. I know that they do those Elf contour sticks there, but they are a little expensive. I think they're £9. So I'll see. I'll see what I feel like when I've used the bronzer. So I need to get the bronzer out. Hi, Agni. Haven't seen you that much. I've been doing lives every day, hon. I think you've just missed them. Where have I put the bronzer? Oh, I think it's in this drawer, which is way overflowing. Oh, it's here. not going to use the bronzer. I'll use my Hourglass one with this e.l.f. e.l.f. cream bronzer. e.l.f.'s not cheap. I know it's not Tracy. Nice, I won't see you a lot because I'm going to Poland in 2 days. Oh, nice. How long are you going for? It must be the difference in currency. Yeah. I think when you work it out, it does work out the same currency. Because Lisa, you know, we was talking about this. Lisa lives in Australia. And the currency from Australia to the UK is double. So, say something cost me £20, it will cost her $40. And that is double. That's the same amount, but it's just worked out like double in their currency. It sounds more, but it really isn't. "12 days, wow." I was thinking in August, I'm going away myself at the end of August, 27th till the 30th. I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to do these lives. I'm not taking my tripod with me and my light. Not when I'm supposed to be spending the time with my mum. I think what I'll do is take some video footage of where we are, like at the hotel and what we get up to. But actual get ready with me's from the Tuesday up until the Thursday. I think I'll be able to do one Friday, or maybe not. If I can't, then they'll restart on Saturday. But as we come closer to those dates, I will tell you. So just a heads up about that. There's just no way I can do it. I will miss you guys though. Be right back. Okay, Agni. But then I'll, you know, I feel like me and my mum both deserve a holiday. So we need to enjoy it. It's not like we go away a lot. The last time I went away, oh my gosh, it was, I want to say maybe 2015. Okay, now I'm going to get my Hourglass palette, the one I'm panning, for the bronzer. So the bronzer is called Glistening Bronze Light. So it's this one here. I feel like it's pilling. Like all the products I've used on my face, like I put it down my neck and it's pilling a bit. Is your name Andy? It's Andrea in the UK. It's weird because my mum's German. It's pronounced Andrea. So my name, I was born Andrea, let's just say that. But because there's so many Andreas on YouTube, like Beauty with Andrea, Makeup with Andrea, I just shortened it to Makeup and More with Andy, and now makeup tutorials with Andy. So that's a nickname, basically. My name is Lily. That's a pretty name. Andrea is a lovely name. I do feel like as I'm getting older, I feel like it sounds more exotic. Andrea. There's only 2 people in my family call me Andrea. That's my brother and my mother. And like, even if I go for job interviews, they won't, like if it's an English person interviewing me, they won't call me Andrea, you know. They don't think to ask, you know, what the pronunciation is of it. I mean, it's still spelt the same way, but the pronunciation is different. But then if someone European interviews me, it's always Andrea. And then even when I go to the doctors, they've got this recorded message, and that says Andrea as well. So that's... I will answer though to literally anything as long as it's nice. I grew up with my sister calling me Ange, even though my name's not Angela. Right, I'm going to go in with some Fenty Beauty powder here. I like the glow here. I always try not to go in with powder there, because I like to have that glow. Right, let's have a look at the face. My God, there's hair everywhere. I don't know what it was, but my skin could be looking better. I don't know if it was the niacinamide. No, it wasn't niacinamide today. It was hyaluronic acid. I don't know whether it's me putting that hyaluronic acid on and then not long after going in with the Garnier Vitamin C Daily UV over the top of it. And then, obviously, I feel like it might be the Shop Me Say primer I use, because it's got silica in it. I feel like that's made it pill, but never mind, we'll crack on with the makeup look. Right, so blusher then. I don't think I've got anything in here from last week. If not, we'll go in with a blusher from here. If I can find anything from last week, I'll use that. There's a cream one. We could use this as well as a powder one from that Hourglass palette. So yeah, let's go on with this cream blusher by CoverGirl first of all. It's in the shade 330 Sweet Innocence. So a nice pink blusher. Very rosy. Oh, I like it. I like that a lot. Right, and then over the top of that, there's quite a rosy pink blush in here. This one here, I really, really like that blush. What's it called again? Vibrant Heat. See, I'm just using these products because I don't want you to see just yet what I pulled from my shop, my stash. You'll see that tomorrow. I'm just going to blend all this out now. And then I think I'm going to use my Project Pan highlighter. Kate Middleton. What about Kate Middleton? I'm not understanding, I'm sorry. Oh, that, look how glowy that is. Right. Going in with the MAC Soft and Gentle, which I've had this ages. It's part of Project Pan. Sorry about my tummy rumbling. I would get this again, guys. I mean, you only need one highlighter in your collection, and this is it. This would just last for years. I've had this one years. Good evening, Sister Andy. How are you doing today? Hi, how are you? I'm very well. How are you? Right, so I'll blend that into there. Okay, then I need to put some finishing powder on. You know, in the shop, my stash, when I pulled out all this makeup, I'm like, I'm not going to pull out a lot. I've pulled out way too much. I'm going to try using this instead of my Hourglass powder that I normally use. It's called the Max Factor Miracle Veil, and it says it's a radiant loose powder. I'm a bit scared of using it, I have to admit, just because it's dark. Can you see how dark it is? And I think it's got glitter particles in it. Let me just put some on this brush though. Please give the live a like, and if you are new, hit that bell. Ah, thank you. I don't know if I want to go in with this brush, because I don't want, if there is glitter particles, I don't want glitter all over it. Let's go in with this one. Just going over and buffing, or trying to. Right, let me look at this cheek. And hopefully, I can't see any glitters. So we'll get a bit of that on the nose. It's supposed to be like the Hourglass one. I can't remember what the powder's called, but Hourglass do like a radiant powder like this in the loose format. I won't put any on my forehead, I don't think I need it there. But yeah, it's like, it gives you like a filter on your skin. I really, really like that effect. Okay. So we're done there. Done with that. Now we need to get some setting spray on. So we will use the only one I've got, which is a Technique Glow Setter. Okay. Just put these brushes back. You know, I think I need to wash them, or at least wash some of them. Then we need to get some eyeshadow primer. So Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime in shade 1. Still using this. This is going to last me forever. Like the other one lasted forever. So this is just our base. A lot of people tend to come in when I'm doing my eyes, for whatever reason. Call it sixth sense. I don't think it's going to be a long tutorial anyway with the eyes. My nose is running, sorry about that. Right, so I'm done with that. I mean, some people don't even use primers, but I feel, I feel personally that it does help with eyeshadow. It helps, like it doesn't make your eyeshadow crease. I didn't want that down there though. So I'm just going in with this now. Practically used all that up. This is to set, so it's not like the eyeshadow then won't go all over the place. So that's that. Right, so now I need to get the eyeshadow palette out that I want. If you forget to prime, you can see the difference. Yeah, for sure. I normally double prime, so I normally put an eyeshadow primer on like that, like I've just done. It's more like concealer, isn't it? Concealer based. And you can definitely use concealer, but I prefer to use a proper eyeshadow primer. And then when I go in with any shimmers, I'll use a glitter glue, because I feel like they don't pop, like the eyeshadows don't pop as much if you don't use a glitter glue. Like, that's just my opinion. Very controversial, but my opinion all the same. So it's this one. I don't know if all of you guys that are in here now were in originally when my sister bought it for me. I'm on this crazy no-buy. I've been on this no-buy buying makeup for the last 8 months now. I actually need to do an update on that on the 17th of July. But yeah, she bought it for me because I wanted it. I've wanted it for a long time. I'm the biggest Charlie and the Chocolate Factory fan. More like Wonka, actually. This new film that came out last year. I absolutely love that film. But anyway, that's what it looks like. And it's just a neutral palette. Just looks like that. I'll put it that way so you can see it better. And you're only getting one shimmer in it, which is a bit, you know, but never mind. I have got my golden ticket though. So really I want to use what I didn't use the first go around. So I'm going to make it pretty simple, I think. Just going to try and rub any colour off. It's gorgeous. I'm very lucky to have it. I did say to my sister, it would have brought my no-buy, but I did say to her when she gave it to me, I will pay you for it. And she said no. She said, that's a gift off me. So that was very nice of her. I have used this one before, but let's go in with this one in the crease. It's called Nutty Crunch Surprise. Mirror, mirror on the wall, where are you? Oh, here. So yeah, we're going for simple but effective. So that Natasha Denona Yucca palette that came in, that my mum got me for Christmas. I took it round to her house yesterday and I showed it to her and she was like, wow, look at them, they're all so shiny. And I said, Mum, I said I was tempted to be doing a bit of this. And she said, well, then you would have spoilt it for yourself. It's not only that, it's going away now for 5 months. So if you start touching things, then they're not going to last as long. I love the new Wonka. Went twice. What did you think of Hugh Grant in it? I thought, oh my gosh, they must be paying him so much money because he looks a plonker. Oompa loompa. Do 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 do. But it is good. There was some arguments going on though, wasn't there, between the young guy, I can't remember his name now, and it's there, but I can't remember. And yeah, there was some arguments. Timothy something or other, wasn't it? There was an argument because Timothy was the main lead in it. And they clashed. I mean, Hugh Grant is a big actor. No wonder he got a bit, like they're saying that Timothy got a bit bossy like towards Hugh Grant, but you know, who knows. So funny. And Olivia Colman, yes, she's a really good actor though, isn't she? I feel like I want to put Fudge Mallow Delight. I've not used this one. Still got the Shea Glam in it. Do you know the imprint? All over the lid and up into the crease like that. So it's a mainly matte palette, this. And I knew that when I kind of wanted it, but I expected the shimmer to be a bit better, to be honest. Right, so that's that. I mean, it is a nice neutral palette. And you can get it on a good deal. I think it's £5.99 originally, which isn't bad for like 8 eyeshadows. They perform really, really well. I'll just tell you what they are. This one, Malt, is a cream. So, like, you can use that instead of using an eyeshadow primer. That's what it's for. But already I can see eyeshadow's gone into it. And then, obviously, we've got this one here, which is like a glitter shimmer. And then the rest are completely matte. So, yeah. Feel like I want to go in with dark chocolate in the outer V as well. I don't think I've used that. And then we'll go in with that shimmer. This isn't even showing up really. It is now, I think. Yeah, I think that's showing up. I guess we could go in with Deep Cacao. This one, which is the darkest one in the palette, because that will definitely show up. Oh, yes. I've not tried too much from Shein or SheGlam, should I say. SheGlam is, the makeup is in it. Who has? Like, I've seen people use the foundations and things like that, and I wouldn't mind trying a foundation. I've got loads of things in my, well, not in mine, but in my sister's basket. Like, she will be placing an order in November, for sure, for my niece. Like, but my niece gets clothes and things like that. She doesn't get makeup, I don't think. But there's loads of things. There's at least 10 things I want. And it comes to less than £20. I mean, if I really, really wanted to, I could get them now. But I don't want to break this no-buy. So, I'll wait. Right, so I've just gone in with that powder again here. Never tried anything from them. Yeah, I've only tried a few bits and pieces. Right, I need my glitter glue now, so I'm just going to have to move you over there. Where are you? But a lot haul on YouTube, they do. And then a lot of them get into shit because, you know, because they're not the best to the staff. Apparently children work in the warehouses and things like that, and if they don't get so many, I'm only going off what people have like kind of said, if they don't get so many, like don't do so much work per hour, then I've heard that they get hit with things. I don't know how true it is. I've always known that they don't treat the staff well. I feel like it's so sad having, you know, little children working in those kind of warehouses. Should be at school or running around playing with her friends. Hi Gail, how are you? Right, so I'm going to let that kind of settle a little bit because it's way too tacky for the eyeshadow to go on just yet. I think I'll go in with an eyeshadow from this palette for the lash line. I don't think I've gone in with dark chocolate. Maybe we can use that. Yeah, it's wrong. I completely agree. It really is. But people will always buy from there regardless of if it's wrong or right. I mean, it's just about having morals about what you will and won't buy, isn't it, really? But they're not going to stop making the products just because you don't buy from them. Hi, Francis. You know, I had a feeling you would come in at this point. At this point where I do my eyes. As I was saying before, though, as well, I said some people come in when I do my eyes. It's like they've got a sixth sense. Like, personally, I think this is the most interesting part of the video anyway. But I am liking my skin at the moment. The last couple of days, I've really, really loved my skin. And I was talking to a friend yesterday on Marco Polo. And I said, does it look like I've got a filter on to you? It really, really, like, on Marco Polo especially, it looked like I had a filter on. And she said, no, it just looks like you've got glowy skin, Andrea. And I'm like, oh, okay. Your whole video is always fun. I try to make it fun. Try to. Sometimes it doesn't always go that way. Just depends. Depends on my day. Right. Let's go in with Golden Ticket. This one. Feel like it's one of those eyeshadows. If you use it too much with your finger, it's going to get a hard pan. Can you Brits take your 80s garbage music out of my country? Sounds like you're getting at me for having music in your country that you don't like. Why are you coming on here and saying that to me? Very, very strange. Yeah, this one is very... I mean, the mattes are really, really good in it, but this one here, I feel like I just need more shimmer. Even though it's showing up quite nicely, it definitely shows up better when you've got a matte underneath. And that's what I wanted to say. I mean, I have got some really nice shimmers myself, that colour, singles. So, it's not an issue, really. And I'll keep it for the packaging. British music was the start of good music, exactly. Everyone loves the 80s music. There's actually a bar in the city that I live, and it's dedicated to 80s music. So, just because it doesn't suit you, it doesn't mean it doesn't suit anyone else. There's a saying, you do you, and whoever wants to listen to 80s, they'll do them. Right, I think we've got enough on until, like, I go up there with mascara and normally go over the top of it. So I'll give you European this year, made good Euro dance music. Dance music's pretty cool, or it used to be when I liked it. I don't really like it. I can take that or leave it, to be honest. Right, again, I'm going to go in with this Hourglass palette because I don't want you guys seeing what I pulled for Shop My Stash. So let's use this highlighter here. The highlighter is called Strobe Powder Supernatural Strobe Light. Ever heard of the British invasion? I'm liking this look though. Liking it a lot. Right, let me get my black eyeliner to tightline with. Oh, Ted Baker black eyeliner. You know, I think this is gonna need a sharpen. Oh, put myself in the eye. Good one. Hi babe, how are you? The left eye's always worse because I hate anyone going near me left eye, even the opticians. I don't like them coming anywhere near. Just because I nearly got blind in that eye when I was, it was when I was in high school, so when I was about 11. I had to wear a patch and everything. So that's never good, is it? Okay, let's go in with this Prime Lash, Prime Chromatics, Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. It's in the shade Brown. Bloody fringe gets everywhere, even though it's a lot shorter now. Tell you something, I will be going to the hairdressers every time it needs cutting, because I don't want to be cutting it wrong. In fairness, I don't think I did cut it wrong. She, like, when she washed it and everything, the fringe fell where it should fall. She just cut a tiny bit off it. Okay. Oh, lipstick. Everything's an effort today. Well, I don't want to use that. That one's getting decluttered. Maybe use this one. Keep it very neutral. So this one is by MCO Beauty. They're an Australian brand. I only got this because it came in a box and it's in the shade Petal. It's that colour. It's your lips but better, basically. I think it might look nice with this neutral eye I've got going on. need the mirror for the top lip. It's not very often you see me in a neutral lip, is it? I would say it's more pink than neutral. But it is your lips, but better. Thank you, Francis. I'm going back in with Golden Ticket. So, my other video, which I can't even remember what it was, because I did it days ago, that'll be up now. Because I posted that to go up at 9. Yeah, I like the way it's looking. I mean, I would never say you need this, because basically it's just a neutral everyday palette, but it is pretty and you can get it really, really inexpensive. As I was saying earlier, I think it's $5.99 under normal circumstances, but then my sister said something about, I don't know about this, but my sister said, if you log in every day to Shein, just to have a look, a browse, things go down and you get discounts on things. And I'm like, oh, really? I mean, I haven't even signed up to Shein on, like, I don't have the app. I used to have the app on my phone. I don't have it. If I want anything, I'll just ask my sister to order it me and give her the money when it comes or when she needs it. But I do feel like this is a very, very good palette for the price. I think initially, when it came, it was £3.25. £3.25. It's nothing, is it? So yeah, I really, really like that. And this one as well. I thought I was going to end up decluttering it. I really, really like this. This one is the Essence Bronze This Way. So there are two palettes I really like. I pulled this out for Second Chance Sunday last week. Don't know what I'm going to be using this week for that. But tomorrow, let me show you what I'm going to use tomorrow. Because it's only, what, Saturday tomorrow, isn't it? Tomorrow, we're going to be using this. We're going to be doing some kind of crazy concoction with this. And I've got, like, the blusher and the highlight in there as well. So, what I've done, when you come to watch my Shop My Stash that's going out tomorrow, you'll see that I've not pulled a palette. And the reason being is I've not used this palette. So, I just thought, there's so many shades. How many are there? 10? 10, like, but there's these as well. I'm not too bothered about these down here, but these 10 here, I want to see if they're in good condition or if I can declutter them. So we'll be working on them over the next week or so. I will watch after this. Thank you, Francis. It's not long. I'm just trying to figure out now what it is. Maybe it's a Project Pan one, because I don't do too many updates. Not updates, I don't do too many longer form content. Maybe it is a Project Pan update of some kind. And then obviously tomorrow it's going to be my Shop My Stash, because I do them weekly now. Very pretty look. Right, I'll come closer. I wish this was a bit more glittery. But it is what it is, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've not already liked, I would love for you to hit that like button. It would mean a lot to me. If you've not already subscribed over to Embracing My Curls, it would mean the world if you would do that. And I will see you all in the next live. Bye, guys.